like reviews. Like actually, right. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think so. You might have. I'm sure. I should check out my review. I like reading through them, reading like the reviews. Just that's like. Yes, it is written by David Lindsay. Yeah. I'm not sure what else. David Lindsay. Yeah. His last name is Tyson. That would be big. I've seen it. Sure.
I've never heard the song. I've heard Ashley. Yeah, I checked it. Very odd. I don't know what other neighbors on Ashley.
Yeah, that's kind of hard. I don't know what his name might be. Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't settle down somewhere at that money. Is that something I like to do? Exactly. And it's them hoping it's them too. He said like reviews. Like actually, right. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think so. You might have. I'm sure. I should check out my review. I like reading through them, reading like the reviews. That's like. Yes, it is written by David Lindsay. Yeah. I'm not sure what else. David Lindsay. Yeah. His last name is Tyson. That would be big. I've seen it. Sure.
I've never heard the song. I've heard Ashley. Yeah, I checked it. Very odd. I don't know what other neighbors on Ashley.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome to a brand new episode of Society and Pop Culture 101. I am Instructor BK Spades.
I'm Instructor Novacaine.
And on today's show, we got a good one for you. I say we're going to take it a little bit lighter than we did the last couple of weeks.
Ooh,
but,
Jesus.
We just got the news about the Target boycott being over, which was huge. But we're going to get into it in a few minutes. A woman was arrested for shooting at.
I have to do the drop.
I know. We're going to get there.
Oh.
I got to do it again.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. What's happening?
I didn't forget. All right. So we're talking about the Target boycott. We just found out that news is happening like yesterday. And it's drama surrounding that. I got thoughts, but we're going to get into that in a few minutes. A woman shot at Rihanna's home, and I don't want to talk about the details now because, again, we're going to get into it. And for our last things, we got Nicole Curtis showing up at the Breakfast Club. And what is your last thing, Novacaine?
Representation in nerd spaces. Black representation in nerd spaces.
So we got a really good show for you guys today. But before we get into all that, let them know what they got to do for us.
Head on over to YouTube. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you do not miss any of our lives. Also, head over to www.societyandpopculture101.com where you can find all of our social media, all of our past, present, and future content. Also, drop a little donation for a cup of coffee.
Okay. Okay. So let's
Hey,
start with this talk.
Townhouse.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on? All right. So let's start with this Target boycott. Before I get into how I feel, I want to know what your thoughts are, so I can see if I'm tripping or not. What are
I
your
like
thoughts?
I like how it's been over an entire year now that this boycott has been going on. So
400 days.
I I enjoyed that because I feel like there has not been not one successful boycott, especially not during my adult life.
Yeah.
There was like a writer's boycott. I'm not too sure how successful it was when I was in high school, but I know for a fact that this is probably the first successful quote unquote boycott of my adult life.
I definitely say it's successful, wildly successful. They
Mhm.
lost billions of dollars.
Mhm. Mhm.
It sprouted multiple different protests. There was some unity being built there. And unfortunately, and fortunately at the same time, I think Target may have not been Target because they were vocal was the target of this boycott, but real spill, I wouldn't think they were like the worst of the worst, and a lot of companies kind of hid behind them. That makes sense.
It
A
makes
lot of
a
companies
hundred
didn't say
percent.
anything because of where, because they see what's happening to Target. Target is getting hit from like all sides. They're getting hit from the conservative side. I think the administration got some things. They got some lawsuits running because the investors saying that they didn't tell them the downfalls or the dangers or the pitfalls of DEI, whatever that's supposed to mean. And then you have this boycott over here, just on the side note, that's causing them to lose a lot of money. And that boycott came at the perfect time. It was right after that memo was leaked, of course.
Mhm.
And throughout that year, they got hit for literally every major economic come up department store could have. They missed all the big sales because of the boycott itself. So,
Mhm. Mhm.
in that regard, madly successful.
That sounds that sounds good.
It is. It is. But
It sounds major, actually.
this is my concern because right now there are conversations and chatters and arguments online on threads. I spent a lot of time on threads these past couple of weeks, and I'm seeing that a lot of people are arguing about whether or not Pastor Jamal Bryant has the right to call the boycott off. And there's nuance that's missing here.
Who's this Pastor Jamal Bryant?
It's the dark skinned guy, bald guy. He looks like R. Kelly a little bit. Sorry, I'm sorry. He does. He does kind of look like R. Kelly a little bit. Um,
So
but
I'll see something. I'll see like a trending video with him in it or something.
yeah,
He
he
is
was
the
the one that
trending
did the press
pastor.
conference. He was the one that called the press conference. Him and I want to say former Senator Nina Turner and what is the last lady's name? Tamika.
I'm terrible with the names.
Listen. I'm about to tell y'all, but the problem with this, Tamika Mallory is
Okay.
her name. So according to Tamika, I was watching her interview on Roland Martin. She was saying that Nina Turner, after the memo leaked about them getting rid of DI due to the pressures of the Trump administration, Nina, Senator Nina Turner, reached out to her and Jamal Bryant around the same time, and then they kind of coalesced together because they knew everybody wanted to boycott, and they needed a strong voice to kind of focus the movement, right?
Mm.
The so Pastor Jamal Bryant is probably the bigger name, especially within the black community here. So he took the lead in this one. And I guess because he took the lead in it, it made sense for him to be the one to call it off.
Okay, so since he was the creator of this here boycott, he's like, okay, guys, we're done.
So nuance is important here because he's not the creator of the boycott itself. He's
He's the face.
creator. He's the creator and the face, one of the creators, and pretty much the face of the Target fast boycott because the religious, this is the church's version, right? Over here. Now, you have Tamika Mallory, who has a big platform. So when she's tweeting out or posting on her platforms, it got traction. So that sector of it became like the loudest voice. That makes sense?
Is Tamika Mallory the one that used to be with Black Lives Matter?
It's maybe, yeah.
It's that the more you say it, I feel like I've heard this name before. But I'm not sure.
So, and then you have another sector, which was the Nakima Armstrong sector. And over there, they're like, after they made that announcement of it being over, she's like, no, it's not. The boycott's not over. This boycott was started by the people. So she seems to have more of a grassroots affiliation. It's me and the people that I know, not like this corporate side that only goes to the big media to get the point across. Like, we're grassrooting it where we're at. So that seems to be the factions. And I bring all this up to say, I feel like this is going to be used to flood the zone a little bit. Give everybody so many different outlets where we're going to start cackling and fighting each other over who started who, and then we're going to lose the focus on what's important. Also, there's been rumors and conversations, and so I'm going to say allegedly a lot of people are looking at Pastor Jamal Bryant as a new age Jesse or Al Sharpton.
Okay.
With you were using this to grow your platform so you can get into different sectors. And do I agree with that? I don't know. I mean, both could be true. He could do a good thing and also be for self in a sense.
True.
The outcome is the same. Did they get everything that they were looking for? No, they wanted funding for black banks or more support for black banks. And that was like, out of the 3 or 4 things that they're asking for, that was the one thing that they did not get. And it's being argued that there were 2 things that they didn't get because this DEI program that they were fighting so hard to bring back, they're saying that they were told that it's been folded into the Target belonging program. And then there are other people that are saying that this program, the belonging program, has been there this entire time. So it's like,
They need to get out my face.
So it's like, was it a con job? Is this the thing where Pastor Jamal Bryant was paid off, and you know what I'm saying, to shut the movement down? Because we've seen that so many times, and I think that is a fair critique, given the history of all of the movements that we've started, all of the boycotts, all of the Black Panther Party, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. What happened to those movements? So I think it's fair to have that critique, have that concern, but I don't want them to, those 3 factions, 2 or 3 factions that's fighting each other, I don't want them to cannibalize each other.
Hmm.
And I think that's my biggest concern. Not whether or not he's, for lack of a better term, a turncoat or something, but a lot of progress was made. Not enough progress was made. And I'm in the camp of boycott not over, you know?
No, not not by the least bit.
No.
Me personally, I probably will never step foot in another Target. Like if I'm not working on one of these delivery systems, like your Instacart or something, I'm not stepping foot in another Target. You won't see me purchasing anything at a Target. Why would I? I already had to make a compromise with Walmart.
Oh, that's a good argument too. Like
I
us
had to make
boycotting
it.
Target gave Walmart a
It was
lot of foot traffic.
it was supposed to be a triple boycott. It's supposed to be Amazon, Target, and Walmart. So those are three huge companies that people shop with on a day to day basis. So I had to make a compromise. Like, first of all, yeah, Target might have clean floors, but Walmart is going to have them prices. Remember when they used to have those commercials, those the rollback
Yeah,
prices?
with the little bouncing ball.
That's
Yeah, that
exactly
used
what.
to be.
That's exactly how I started comparing the two.
Personally, I think we can't boycott everything all at once. We
No,
don't have the infrastructure, and I think one of these boycotts, the one with Nakima, maybe, I'm not sure because there's like another. Anyway, there's been like Targets as the only store in certain communities. They're like the only place people get groceries and shop for your usual big box items. So it's like if that's the only place you got in your community, then what do you do? You feel me?
exactly. Exactly.
So
Where am I
it's
going to
not
go
like
to? Because I'm not. Who's going to eat the meat out of a Family Dollar? I mean, you could go to a grocery store, but if you're grocery shopping at Walmart, I'm pretty sure you can't really afford all of the groceries at, say,
yeah. One
well,
second.
y'all have like your Publix, but we have like Safeway here. So how are is anyone going to be able to afford that?
Exactly. Um, it's like if that's the only place I got to go, then that's the only place I got to go. And sure enough, those people were exempt from boycotting Target. But to
Yeah,
your point of also boycotting Walmart and Amazon, if the Target is the only thing I got, I ain't got a Walmart. If the Walmart is the only thing I got, I ain't got a Target. We don't have local grocery stores because that's also another issue within a lot of small rural
yeah.
communities. They don't
Food
have,
deserts.
yeah. So it's
Mm,
like, what do you do? Like, I got Amazon. So theoretically, it's hard to boycott all of them at the same
at
time,
the same time. Hmm. Hmm.
which is another point I have to give Senator Nina Turner, Pastor Jamal Bryant, and Tamika Mallory points for, because a boycott is not supposed to last forever.
Hmm.
Their side of the boycott, they ended early, which is great. Well, not early. Again, like 400 and something days. But if I'm not mistaken, their goal is to go around and hit other stores. So this
Hmm.
time it was Target. Next time is
It
Walmart
could be your Walmart,
and
exactly.
or Spotify, or because
Hmm.
I think they have like a coalition of people that they're cool with.
Spotify is on the other side.
I think it had something to do with Israel and the Palestine thing. I think.
Y'all seeing in real time, my heart breaks ever so softly.
But also, Spotify don't pay its artists, so there's also that. Like, it's a
What is
few
that?
things.
Where am I going to stream my music from?
I don't know. So and then also in their corner, at another notch to them, they gave us like, I do believe there's like a database of black shops and places that you could go to as well. And they're not the only ones that's doing this. Like, there are plenty of other places online that has information on black owned businesses, if that's what you want to do, I would encourage you to add one or two black owned businesses to your
Yes.
shopping circulation
Yes.
anyway. Not because they're black, but because it's a small business in America, and they need to be patronized just as much as anybody else. And helping smaller businesses, period, helps the community grow. So if you have a small business in your community and they happen to be black, just go in once, see what they got. You might be surprised. They might have some cool stuff in there. You never know.
You never know.
Cause right now we got black detergent companies, black underwear companies, a few black watch places. It's a really cool black shops out there that's offering some really unique items and pieces, and coffee. Cause one of my favorite coffees is Black and Bold coffee, and I didn't know they were black on at first because I just seen the box and it had Black Panther on it, so I just picked it up. And then I was like, oh, they black on, cool. So I've been patronizing them ever since, what was it, Black Panther 2 came out. Like that's
Nice.
my coffee. Like I go online and I buy like in bulk, and I was going directly to their site, but then they were like, go to Amazon, so I ain't have a choice but to go to Amazon for their product because that's where they told me to go.
That's what they told
Was,
you. You ain't
was
have
I
no choice.
disappointed? A little bit, but I'm still gonna go. I want one of them hoodies that never. The hoodies look good. He never wanted to. I'm sorry. I'm off. I'm off. Also, support Ashe Wrestling if you're a wrestling fan. That's a black-owned wrestling company.
Yeah.
There are black-owned things in plenty of spaces that you can patronize alongside your favorite white-owned entity. I'm not saying don't go to your favorite white-owned spot. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, again, add a black company to your rotation. Ashe Wrestling is free on YouTube. All you got to
If
do is tune in.
it'd be great if we can get to a point where we can have like a black owned like Walmart type, you know. That
I
would
would
be
love
really
that.
dope. If we when we could get to that point, that's when I know we will be finally here and I'm excited for that. Hey MK girl.
What's up, okay? Good to see you. Good to see you.
What's up,
Yeah.
girl?
Anybody that's in the student section, feel free to tap in and chime in and let us know how you feel. That's the comment section if you're new here. The student section is
Is
the
in the
comment
comment
section.
section. Jinx.
Um,
Jinx.
so my last thing on this, and then we're moving on, I promise. There
Yeah.
was a lady on Threads, and it goes back to the one negative I have for Jamal Bryant. She was saying that she was campaigning for a mayor who had a really big following in his neighborhood, the only thing, or their neighborhood. She never said what gender they were. They were like the grassroots candidate, and they wanted to raise awareness about that the neighborhood that they were in only had the Target. And so when they reached out to Jamal Bryant to have like the conversation with each other, it was stated from her, this she was in the conversation. So from her, she was saying that he refused to do the conversation because it wasn't a big enough platform for them to talk on. So you ain't beating them allegations of whether or not, what was this really about? Because you're not talking possibly. So again, this is from her point of view. I'm gonna say allegedly
Thank you. Thank you
because
for
I'm
saying
not
that.
sure if it's true or not, but that is from her point of view. And I'm gonna tell you her name so y'all can go find her so you don't be out here thinking I be lying to y'all about stuff. Cause I don't be
Liar.
lying.
He's a liar, people. He'd be lying. Nimk just had a comment that popped up that said, "You never know. There may be someone who's black owns a Walmart, though. Yeah, they may own a Walmart, but if that name Walmart is there, that's gonna be the stigma on if this boycott pops off for Walmart. Seriously, this time.
Her name on at least threads is brief by L. Briefed by L.
Breathe by
Okay.
L. Okay,
But
nice.
yeah, there might be some black owned big name chain areas. And that's also cool. Any black ownership is cool. Okay, not any, but get your money. You know what I'm saying? We're
Get your
where we
mind,
are in the economy. Get your
get
money.
your money.
You know, this might be your stepping stone to become Byron. What's Byron that owns the Weather Channel? What's his last name? Black billionaire. He just out here just buying smaller places, entities, and making his. I want to say Byron Scott. That is not that man's name.
I don't know. Somebody in the
It's
comments,
not that man.
somebody in the student section,
Yeah,
but
I
I don't
hope.
know.
But let's switch gears for now because we got to talk about what happened with Rihanna over the past week.
Ooh, child, Rihanna. Not my girl, Rihanna.
You take this one because I've been talking too much.
So over the past week, what was that? When did this happen? Saturday. I'm gonna say this happened Saturday. A lady
Around that
decides
time,
that she going to roll up to Rihanna's residence that's in Hollywood, California. Definitely in California. And because she got a million houses all over. But anyway, she put up to her house and just started busting. Pow, 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 pow. Had to do my soldier boy. Pow,
I knew that's exactly what you were referencing where you started that.
pow. And so when the news first broke of this lady shooting at Rihanna's house, everyone's like, what is happening? Why would someone just randomly shoot up at Rihanna's house?
What Rocky do?
That too. People were asking that.
That's
I was thinking that somebody was stalking her
mm,
because she is a Rihanna is a superstar at this point. Like,
yeah.
she's not that teenage girl singing Pondy Replay anymore. She's a whole mogul. She has people out there that's going to stalk her and want to cause harm to her. Unfortunately, not my girl
Yeah.
though. That's my girl. That's my girl. I beg with Rihanna. Then it came to find out that this girl has been making threats towards Rihanna for years. Okay. What's her name? Somebody Ortiz. What I tell you her name was?
Man, it's something Ortiz though.
It's something Ortiz. And I just said it. Oh my gosh, my brain, I told you. You just asked
Why
me
you
to.
looking? Why you looking for a name? I will say one I did. So my bad, Rocky. I thought you had did something, and somebody was just really,
Thank
really
you.
mad.
Ivana
So
Ortiz.
Ivana
Ivana.
Ortiz. And two, man, did you see some of those videos?
I saw only one video, and the one video I saw, I was like, girl, what is wrong with you?
It's like three of them, I think.
It's three of them
I think one wasn't necessarily referencing Ree
referencing her, but it was something going on.
to the mindset of the young lady.
Yeah.
She seems to think that she is like Rihanna stealing from her.
Yeah.
And I think she thinks she's using witchcraft. I think she said
Yeah.
to like get in her
So
mind or something.
so my thing is, what is she stealing from her if that was an alleged thing that was happening? What is she taking from you, lady?
Her swag. Did you see how she was dressing in the videos? Rihanna don't look that good when she step
BK.
out. I'm
BK.
sorry.
You
I'm
trying to get
sorry.
me back from all these years of me trolling. That's what it was, huh? That's what it
Yeah,
is.
okay. I am trolling a little bit. I am trolling. Cause
Because what are
hey
you
man,
talking about?
cause Rihanna be stacked though. Like, hey man,
Okay.
that girl she got swag for real. But
This
this whole thing is
Ivana
kind of scary
lady
though.
is scary. It's extremely scary. Ivana has so the one video I saw, it came out like 2021 or something like that, 2020
Mm-hmm.
something like that, and you can clearly see that there's something wrong with this lady, and I just feel so bad for her because it's like, is no one paying attention to this? Where's her friends, her family? And obviously she hasn't gotten any help from these videos, since these videos, because now she's shooting up her house. How did she even find her address?
Well, that ain't hard to do on the internet. Like, if you
um
got the right, yeah, I mean,
how she knew she was gonna be home? She a
now that's a,
mogul.
now that's another thing. But Rihanna has really kind of been out of the limelight, so I'm not trying to,
Yeah, but she
say
has,
that.
if I'm not mistaken, LA, New York, of course Barbados,
Yeah,
and whatever else around the world. But like in our country, LA, New York, I want to say she might have a Miami crib, but I'm not sure. But like,
does she have like a private jet?
Who, Rihanna? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has a private jet.
So sometimes you can track private jets.
Um,
So if she
and
has
she
one
went
and
with
they
it.
know that,
Yeah.
you can kind of see where her last trip was. I think you can still do that because it was a few years back. There was a guy that was tracking. I want to say President Trump.
Did they say how she got the gun to California? Because she's from
No,
Florida.
she from Florida. She drove it. She
Do
had to
you
drive
know?
it. Like
Do you know how mad you have to be to drive from Florida to California
this ain't the
and
first
stay
time
mad?
something like this has happened, which is why everybody was thinking
What?
ASAP did something.
What you
Because
mean?
a few years ago, this woman had, I can't remember, it's been so long ago, but there was a lady that drove from one part of the country to the other side of the country to take somebody out, and she wore a diaper the whole time. So
That
she
means
could
she
just
didn't
go.
stop.
Like, yeah. So I don't remember all the details in that because it was years ago. Years ago. But
What is
that's the
wrong
thing that
with
happened.
people? How can you be that mad for so long? Operating a heavy heavy machinery.
I
How
don't want to
can you
say
be that mad?
I don't want to say like she's I don't want to say crazy, but it was something definitely
Nim,
off there.
Nimke, what you mean? You're the diaper astronaut
Yeah,
lady. I'm gonna have to Google
yeah,
this.
like that woman used her training to go clean across the country to take somebody out, I believe.
She trained. Oh, she was training to become she was training to become an astronaut.
I think she may have been, and then she like got cheated on or was with somebody who had a husband or something like that, and it just went off the rails for her.
I
You
hate
never know
it.
what stress, that one moment that will cause you to just lose out on everything because you're
I
stressed out
hate
and
it here.
tired.
I hate it here.
Oh, so yeah, she was crushing on the man.
Oh, the astronaut lady.
Yeah, so she
Oh
drove
my
clean across the
gosh.
country with diaper drawers
So
on.
that's why people were bringing up ASAP. I didn't get to see the comment section on this because I was just so shocked that someone would shoot up Rihanna's house. But I ain't gonna lie, there was a part of me that was like, I mean, she from Barbados.
You know, it's 2026, and she could have just been crushing on Rihanna and mad that she wasn't getting the attention because she kept calling her out in the videos, and she wanted to take matters in her own hands so she can get the attention.
She
That
said,
happens sometimes.
she said Rihanna didn't even bad tweet her, and Rihanna used to bad tweet everybody back in the day.
She was mad she didn't get the negativity.
That's wild. Why are
That's
you so obsessed with me?
yeah, that's what it sounds like. And again, one bad day causes you to do some crazy stuff sometimes, man. But now, hopefully, she can
Now
get the help she needs.
I don't know. She has a charge of attempted murder right now, so we're gonna see how this plays out. If it's because she had a deadly weapon. Because I was about to say, how
Yeah,
did
it
they
was an
just
assault
charge her?
rifle.
It was an assault rifle. How she get? You know what? I'm not about to
And
keep on asking how.
Ti barely made it down the street with that thing. No,
She made it across country. What is happening? Bless her.
I don't know,
Don't
man.
come to my doorstep. Mm-mm. I don't know
I
nothing. My name Bennett.
I
I ain't
would
in
say,
it.
you know how we say you got to treat everybody right, so stuff like this won't happen because you never know when someone has a bad day. But Rihanna didn't even know this lady
Oh.
existed. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even know this lady
Oh,
existed,
that
as
could
far
have
as I
been
can
a
tell.
thing. That definitely could have been a thing, BK. Now you got my mind moving now. That
Well,
could
in
have
her
been a thing
mind,
long time ago. She could have been rude to her. Rihanna could have been having a bad day and inadvertently was rude to her, and she didn't
well, I
even
guess we gonna
realize.
find out
Yeah, there's
because
definitely more to this story.
ain't no way we just not find out what happened at this point. Like, I need to know.
I
I
need
need
to
to know
know. I need
what
the full
happened.
backstory. What if it's gonna be a movie that comes out on Lifetime?
It's
I'm watching
always a
it.
movie that comes out on Lifetime, man.
I'm
It's
watching
always a
it.
Lifetime movie.
Everybody's gonna be like, "You remember when that lady shot up Rihanna's house?" Tune in tonight at 8 p.m.
And
Eastern Standard Time.
everybody was also comparing this to Selena as well. So a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings about this one. No way this just goes away. A lot of people like Rihanna. A lot of people like Rihanna's clothes.
I
So
do. I'm a
it's
huge
gonna
fucking Fenty fan.
it's gonna be interesting to see what this court case when it happens because I think she got like $4 million bond or 10 something like that. But we gotta switch gears because there ain't much more we can say
Until we
until the
have more
court tell us.
information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead. You want to go first? Or you want me to go on the last things?
I don't even remember. Oh, you want to do the Breakfast Club combo?
Yeah, you want to? I can go. If it's my go, I will go.
You
So
go.
let's switch. So let's switch over to last things. And for my last thing, we're gonna be talking about Nicole Curtis. Now, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, Nicole Curtis was doing her show on the renovating show, and in one of the behind the scenes segments, well, not even a segment on the show. They were just chilling backstage doing some stuff. The cameras was rolling, and she made a mistake of some sort, and then she said fart Nword
With
with
the
the hard
ER.
R,
With
with the
the
hard R.
with the
And
ER at the
so when it happened, everybody was like, how do you even combine those two words? That doesn't make any sense. And and of course, fart ninja. And of course, that's a better way of saying it. Everybody was speculating, trying to figure out how she got to that word and whether or not she said that word all the time. So let's fast forward to a couple of days ago. She shows up at the Breakfast Club. Now, it is to my understanding that she chose to go on the Breakfast Club. This was not like I'm sure her PR was like, let's go somewhere else. Let's do the View. Let's go to some other liberal points. She was like, no, 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 no. It has to be the Breakfast Club. Apparently, again, I don't know. Allegedly, she
allegedly.
chose the Breakfast Club. Okay, if
Bless
you
her
watch the
heart.
Breakfast Club, you know as well as I know that this was not gonna go well. And they did not disappoint. Just
I
hilarious.
still didn't
DJ
watch it.
Envy and Charlemagne the God did not disappoint. When I tell you they grilled this lady, and I don't think anything substantive came out. At least the clip I saw, nothing substantive came out of this thing, like at all.
I need to watch the whole video.
I mean, she was trying to say that she has sons, and that was a reason that
She got
she was
sons.
trying to.
What that be?
I think she was trying to allude to her censoring herself, and so she was saying that she put other words instead of the curse words there.
But that is a curse
And
word, a
um,
derogatory word, an offensive
okay, so
word.
on Instagram, somebody asked who we talking about. We're talking about Nicole Curtis, the lady that dropped the
Hmm.
fart ninja
Hey Insta, what's up
behind the
Instagram?
scenes, and she showed up to the Breakfast Club. And
ER with the
Jess didn't.
ER. Don't
Yeah, she
forget.
said it with the hard R.
Fart.
None of them gave her. None of them gave her any leeway at all for that. You know what? Tell me what you think. I'm gonna see if I can find the clip real quick.
I cannot. You said that so the fart part was supposed to be the censor part. So she definitely drops the N word on the regular then. Like she said it and it just came out when y'all sent it. I don't did you send it to the group chat? One of y'all sent it to the group chat.
I sent it to the group chat.
And when I saw it, I was just so mind blown because first of all, who thinks of putting those two words together? The only thing that makes sense is exactly what she said. She has children, so she tried to censor herself. But in this moment, she did not censor herself the best.
No,
And she revealed that she uses this word. I don't care what this lady says. She uses it on a regular basis. If she's not saying it in the derogatory way, offensive way, she's definitely saying it in every rap song she knows. I promise you.
not every rap song.
Every single last one of them. When she's at home, away from her children, because she don't want to let the people know, and she don't want to let her children know. that mommy says this word.
You know what? I agree. I definitely think she says this on a daily.
Because I listen to the Breakfast Club every day, and I literally turned the channel because she was making absolutely no sense. They ate her ate up in a nice, nasty way.
Did they? I was
gotta,
like, you know what? Deserved.
I gotta watch it in
I don't. Some of this, I think she was really trying to. I don't want to defend her because it's kind of indefensible. I think her goal was to come up there and say, "Hey, I said this. I'm gonna take accountability for it." But do you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard that is in a space like that? You want to go to like the biggest black voice in America, and arguably it is the Breakfast Club. But you got to go up there when Just Hilarious and Charlemagne end up there together. Like they can't be together. You can't have both
the
of
way
them.
the way they feed off of each other. You would think they were siblings in real life.
For real. Let me see if we can make this work.
What's up, JB? Talking about some fart knocker. Knocker.
Can
Oh
you
no,
hear
there's
it?
not. No, the sound not coming through.
No.
There's
All
no
right.
audio.
I'm out here turning random stuff.
Well,
I can't make it
and
work
it's the
together.
way she said it. She was like fart knocker. Now I can't stop saying
You
it.
used those terms before?
So
All right.
okay, so fart knocker, yes,
Can you hear
absolutely.
it?
Fart
What's up with you and
digger.
farts?
You know what? Again, I do you have boys in here? Do you have boys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have two boys.
I have one.
Okay, so boys talk about farts all the time. Okay, so and again, I can't swear on my show. Okay, so yes, I've made up these crazy words.
If you said fart digger, the amount of times that you said, I just feel like you should have released that 1,000,001 times because it just seems like it's something that you said before because it just came out so
And
natural.
fart diggers sound like you playing at assholes all day. Why?
Yeah, that's a little
That's
nasty.
another
no,
conversation.
No. And
Why
again,
would you just be digging
I
in
don't
random
have like
asses?
crazy.
I
digging
don't
for
have
farts? What?
I don't have a rhyme or reason of the words that I make up. Like I say nonsense stuff all the time. I mean, and again, like even when I edit my shows, right? And I'll be editing my shows and I'll be like, fuck, just finish what the fuck you're saying. Because I go off on like this and that.
And that's pretty much the
You're
whole interview.
lying.
Like,
She didn't get out
yeah,
of my
this,
face. Get that off my screen.
yeah, and that's pretty much the entire thing of her making no sense
What's up,
of why
John?
she said what she said. I would
Sports for
encourage you
You
to
in the
go on
building.
Breakfast Club. Oh, what's going on, John? Good to see you, Sports for You, CCN. But yeah, I would encourage you to go to the Breakfast Club page or on Netflix or wherever they at, because I don't want to catch Netflix hands, okay?
But she did say someone leaked it, and I think that part was messed up. Nah, and
Agreed.
MK. Nah, and MK. I need them.
Okay,
I need to know all of them. Y'all remember
I,
Paula Dean?
y'all gotta let Paula Dean apologize. I don't think she apologized. I'm just playing.
Did she? Oh,
I don't know. I have no
Oh.
idea. I was just joking.
I want to know
But
all of them that's saying it, and I need to
So-
know how they're saying it.
so you say like there's no redeemable quality here for her.
No,
Like
she's
she said
probably
it, that's just
honestly,
it.
like I said, she's honestly probably an ally in real life. She probably is, and she probably says that word all the time. Because why did it come out?
So you're saying she's too comfortable with saying the word, and like she may have not said it in like a malicious way, but no, you had the hard R. Like I can't defend
She had the
hard
hard.
R.
That's
like,
the part. That's
like
the
I
part.
can't defend the word at all, but you
That's
had
the
the
part.
hard R.
That's the part. That's the part. Who uses the ER anymore? Unless
Unless, and I think there's a bigger conversation here. What's going on? We got some people in the comment section.
JB
Shout out
said
to
Paula meant that
A-
ish and did.
Oh yeah, Polly definitely did. Shout out to Erica over here on the Instagram student section. Good to see you. ATD, make sure y'all tune in to that podcast as well. Another CCN show. But yeah. She definitely meant it. Paula
That's
Dean
Faith.
meant it. Yeah, Faith.
You said Erica, so threw me off for a hot second. Hey, Faith.
My bad. Y'all know I be using real names on this show by
My
accident.
bad. Hey, girl. I miss you.
But I ain't got much else to say about this. I just thought it was kind of funny that you would use the platform, the blackest platform you could find to try to.
That was the part that she thought she was going to be redeemed from.
Yeah, but no. The execution was terrible, but the thought process was some sound thinking. Like if I gotta go, if I gotta go clear my name, then I need to go to like level 10. I need to go to the boss level area to clear my name. Like if I win over here and convince them that I'm not racist, then I can come back no issues. But it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out.
There go Faith right there. She came over to YouTube.
Oh, hey Faith, what's up,
What's
girl?
up, girl?
It's good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, any other thoughts? Because that's my whole thought process. I just thought she chose the wrong platform to go on to try to fix that.
This situation is Kevin Nash part 2. And in them
Didn't that happen before
cases,
the Kevin Nash?
she was very brave. Definitely in them cases. I don't know. I don't even know
Was
what
she
happened with
brave?
Kevin Nash. I think I missed that news.
Oh,
And he
so
said part 2. So that means it happened twice?
no, he was just saying that she was the sequel to what Kevin Nash
Oh,
did. Quick rundown for Kevin Nash since we brought it up. Kevin Nash was making a critique about Javon Evans in WWE being a young black man. He was saying he needs to be more urban, more street, more hood, because that's the character that's gonna connect with the young people over at WWE. And then everybody else is like, no, that's not cool. Like let him be who he is. If this is the character that he wants to portray on TV, it's great. It's getting over. People love him like this. Leave him alone, Kev. And then Kev came back with like a halfway apology and was like, "Hey, but back in my time, you know how they do. Like I didn't mean it that way, but that's how it came out. That's what he means by pretty much Kevin Nash part 2. She said it. She didn't
and
mean it to come out because I think she even brought up like that she's from Detroit, I believe, or Chicago, something like that. And then
who? The lady?
Charlemagne rightfully called her. I
She
mean,
from
Jess
Chicago?
Hilarious. I think so. And then Jess Hilarious was like, you know how that's gonna sound. Like, not Jess. What's the other young lady name?
I forgot her name. I ain't going to hold you. I'm
But
sorry.
the fourth lady that shows up from time to time
Yes,
over
the
there
fourth
too.
fourth member.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, I forgot your name. It's not on purpose. But if y'all know it in the student section, let me know. But she was basically saying you can understand how that's gonna come off. Like that's not a justification. And she was like, yes, I absolutely. And Charlemagne chimed in on that part too. Like she
No,
understands that
pause,
it's gonna sound
pause.
real wrong.
JB, what? He called Javon
Oh
Mr.
yeah, I forgot
Bojangles in
about
his
the Mr.
original
Bojangles
comment.
part.
So he want him shucking and jiving. That's what he was saying in so many words.
Yeah, he said that the character he has now is Mr. Bojangles.
She from Detroit, BK. That's what
Detroit,
MK
thank you.
said.
And then they were like, just because you're from Detroit, don't basically give you the right to say something like that.
Faith said Nash needs to be more silent, more quiet, more irrelevant. You ate that
Hey,
up right there.
don't do Nash like that. He wore
Too late.
FUBU once.
He
He
said
wore FUBU
that
once.
Javon should be Mr. Bojangles,
He
which
did.
is
I'm not defending Kevin. I'm joking, man. I am
this
joking.
this. I'm glad that we went in this order because this is a perfect segue into our very last topic,
And
and
what
that
is the last
is
thing for you, Novacaine?
the last thing for me is going to be black representation in nerd spaces.
Oh, it
Um,
is perfect representation.
what is black representation?
I
Me
mean, not
say
perfect
not.
representation, but perfect. It's a perfect segue. Sorry,
It
my bad. Continue.
is.
Continue.
Me is me. I'm the representation. But nah, we have enough of that hood and urban. But urban can be so many faces, so I'm not going to use that word. But that hood and gangster and
Yeah.
slave black, right? We don't have that much representation when it comes to nerd. So I wanted to talk about BlurredCon. I was able to attend my very first one. It was my very first nerd convention ever. So I've been to different conventions before, just never a nerd convention. And it was so nice. It was just nice to see like-minded people that had similar interests, whether it was anime, wrestling, what else stuff nerds like, Marvel stuff. There were people in the basement doing sword fights. That sound crazy.
Yeah,
Sabers.
yeah.
They was
No,
saber fighting.
were they using lightsabers?
They were.
Okay, just
They
say
were.
lightsaber.
Okay.
It's cleaner. Just say lightsaber.
But they were doing the swords too. They had the swords too. It was
Okay.
different ones, you know. And it was just nice to see so many people in this realm because a young black girl of like myself, I was raised in a very urban area, but I teetered in between like the nerd and the hood personality. And it
Yeah,
was just nice to see that, black is not a monolith. You know, almost
absolutely not.
everyone was in cosplay. There was just so much different black owned merch from book. Um, hold on, wait. I thought the baby was waking up. From authors, from bakers, cooks, podcasters. Who else did I see? I saw people that worked at like some national forest company or something.
Mm-hmm.
They was cutting hair. Like they had like a barbershop set up and
Oh,
cutting
that's fly
hair.
right there.
Like it was just so black and so needed because we don't need to just be the baddie or the thug. We can be
Yeah,
everything else. And it is very important that we have this representation so we don't have people out here like Kevin Nash making comments like he needs to be Mr. Bojangles.
mm,
Because we get more representation, more children go, more people are educated about it, it becomes the norm. So later on
facts.
in life, we won't have those comments.
I think it is important to get to spaces like this. Black ownership is the part of the conversation that we've had here before, but it is not enough to make like this super mass change of everybody all at one time. It has to be gradual, which is what's important about us right now, representing and spending money in these black stores and spaces. We need to go when we in our neighborhoods. If there is a black event, especially since we're talking about blurred spaces for now, we'll stay there specifically. If there's a black convention that's going on for nerds, go. You know what I'm saying? If you can't go, donate some money to it because I can almost guarantee you they need some help with the funding. We complain about things not being amazing and not being really good, but we're not putting up anything to help these spaces grow because we don't have a lot of black ownership. We're not able to go out and get the funding that everybody else is getting for their events. Yeah, sometimes we might have an event and Coke might sponsor it. Yeah, sometimes we might have an event and some other entities might go in and say, "Hey, we're going to give you a few dollars." But I think it was Roland Martin a few years back that made the correlation, sorry, that when it came down to his show and advertising, the pot that the white owned entities get is significantly lower than the pot that the black entities get. So that's also a thing. So McDonald's might sponsor 2 events one year, and it might be a golf event over here, and then you have like a black nerd space event over here, or even if it's two golf events, the white golf event and the black golf event. The black golf event is probably going to get less funding because they don't see it as viable as the white one. And in order to change that narrative, we have to be the one to change that narrative by showing up to these places, buying tickets, stop looking for discounts, and donating. And also, if we got a black company, throw some sponsorship in there from you. And then to the same entities, when these black companies say, hey, I want to sponsor your event, make sure that you put them on the same pedestal that you put Coke and McDonald's. All right, I'm done with my rant. Go ahead.
I've been waiting for someone on the outside to leave such a ridiculous comment here.
Uh-oh.
This just popped in. It said that blacks are gunning each other down and sleeping about what? Stop blaming whites for your issues. Sincerely, a European who thinks you are victims. Us black Europeans are thriving. First of all, I'm about to go in. I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it.
I've been waiting for this moment. First of all, black European, we are technically victims, honestly, truthfully. If you know anything about American history, you will know the enslavement and the trickle down effect that we have had ever since that slavement was abolished. We had to go through Jim Crow. We had to go through desegregation. And even to this day, our whole country had to go through a police reform because of the mistreatment of minorities like myself. We are red. What's the word, BK? I'm
Red
sorry. What's the
line.
word? We are redlined in our communities where we are not able to get homes because we bring down the property value or we cannot sustain a loan. So please, 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 please educate yourself next time before you come to Society and Pop Culture 101 with this ridiculous rhetoric of that we are victims, because we are, baby. We do not have the privileges that you guys have. And I don't even know what goes on as a black European. But I know one thing. Y'all always in our business though.
That is true. That is true. But
Y'all always in our business though.
I'm
Did y'all
gonna
come
say
over
two
here
things.
and try to help us with these loan issues? No. Y'all
Of
just
course
look
not.
down.
9 times out of 10,
This a bot.
that's not a black that's not a black European.
Ooh.
It's just and this will be the first and only time this ever happens over here, because ignoring you is so much better. It is so much more gratifying, because I don't look at us as victims. I look at us as overcomers. I
Mm-hmm.
look at us as champions. You come over here and you try to take what we already built and what we already succeeded with and all the good that we've already done. You listen to everything I just said,
And
and
still
you still said that.
and still said that. And still said that.
Like, we have been through a lot. We have. But at the same time, we gonna be all right.
We're always gonna be all
We've
right.
been all right.
We've been
We've
all
been
right. Why do you
overcoming. We are the blueprint for everything that everybody want. You want what we have, but you can't replicate it. You tried. You
It
tried,
cannot be
but
duplicated, baby. The slang you use right now is from a black person. An American black person, I promise you that.
85% of TikTok slang is American black people.
Then they always go to this, you guys are gunning each other down. We are not the majority. We are not the majority. Them others are number one in that department. All right.
Also, I'm gonna go and say it like this: there is no real enemyship between Black Americans and European blacks. What you're doing, what you're doing is, if you are real, and anybody that engages with this on like a regular basis, when I was on TikTok, it was like back and forth a lot.
Oh
What you're
yeah.
doing is you're allowing somebody to play in your face, like on a daily basis. Somebody like this person, who's probably not even really black, comes in and say they're black, say some stuff, and then it catches traction, and then now we're being pit against each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't prescribe to the we're different. Do we have a lot of accomplishments? Have we pushed a lot of culture over here? Absolutely, yes, we have. But does that mean just because you borrow some of it that you get to claim it? No, just like we don't get to claim anybody else's culture that we borrow from. Like we are heavy in the anime space, but we're borrowing that. We understand that we are guests in that house. We're guests in the house of anime. You know what I'm saying? But when we come over here and we build our own, everybody finds a way to come in and try to denigrate it, or they come over here and they try to take it. And then you get mad when we protect it. And you get mad when we gatekeep it. And then you come over here with your right wing secret black accounts, fake black accounts. And you expect us to, and I've already given you way too much time. I'm just going to end it right there. There's nothing else that needs to be said.
I love you, brother. I was even going to go in, but it was like, it's always one.
It is always one. And we've been catching a lot of that. We've been catching a lot of that lately, which is fine.
It is fine.
When you come over here, just make sure you get yourself educated.
Just please educate yourself.
Because that's what we want to do. We want to have fun and educate. Our brand, our show is not meant to be like this super intellectual, like uppity thing. It is designed to be almost entry level to a lot of the conversations we have.
Yes.
This is the whole purpose of the 101.
Yes.
It's not, we're not 102 over here. We're 101. And I'm glad it allows me to say this because I've been wanting to say this for like months and I just never had the time to say it. This show is built for people to come enjoy, have conversation, and learn just enough to make you go out and find out for yourself. Mm-hmm. Anything we talk about is not to say this is exactly what you should do. It is designed, and we give our feelings, opinions, and facts for you to go out and form your own opinion. If you Google us, you will find that. I'm not blowing smoke. This has always been like the goal from the beginning.
Always.
So I'm sorry we kind of derailed to like a bit of a detour here because we were pretty much done. But you kind of gave us the opportunity. You kind of gave us the opportunity to say what we needed to say.
Yes. So shout out to all of the Black representation that are in nerd spaces because Black is not a monolith. Once again, Black is not a monolith. We can be anything, baby. We can be anything. Nemke, we are survivors and white people sprinkled us across the world so what we gonna do? Take over the world, Pinky? We are the majority across the world. That is a fact.
You know what? Now I miss Pinky and the Brain. I want to watch Pinky and the Brain now.
We're going to take over the world. What we going to do tonight?
What's going on, fam?
What's up, Tiff? Same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world.
Man, we want to have fun when we on this platform. I know that sometimes it can get heavy, and I know sometimes we can talk about politics a little too deep, but for the most part, we want it to be entry level. We wanted you to find out more on your own. We want you to be, I'm not going to be like I'm on some free thinker speech or something like that. That's not it at all. But we do want you to think for yourself and find the information that you need to find and form your own opinion.
Yes.
So that when we do have these conversations, it's not, oh, I'm mad and that's it. We want to have like a complex conversation with you about these things. We got to change the game of how we interact with the world. And it starts by learning what we can and then having constructive conversations. I am preaching again, I'm sorry. And having constructive conversations in the end. I'm done though.
Brother
we gotta
Preacher
end the
Deacon.
show.
Thank you, BK, for such another amazing episode.
Not the deacon. I still blame John. I still blame John for that one.
Brother Deacon, all right?
That's a real deacon right there.
That's the real deacon, all right? That's why you Brother Deacon.
I'm co-deacon.
You co-deacon. Hey, chill out. Chill out.
It sounds so bad if you just walked in on this conversation.
Ain't anyway, no way.
We got it. First of all, thank everybody that came through positively. Oh yeah, last thing, before we end it, shouts out.
Hey, Chamberlain.
That's fam right there too. No Bustle Podcast. Make sure y'all show up and support that. And also with Tiffany, she also has her own little YouTube corner, man. Make sure y'all check her out. She's on Instagram as well. I think everybody's on Instagram too. Find her. Go watch some of her videos. They're great.
John, he the one that said it, not me. That's what y'all
Your
doing.
inspiration. Your inspiration, bro. Your inspiration.
That's man mess right there. Thank y'all. Thank you to everyone that has come in tonight. Build it up. Thank you to everyone who has come tonight to the student section. Who sat in for the student section. If you drop comments, thank you. We love interacting with you guys. It helps keeps the show driving. I can't talk no more. I went off and now I can't talk no more.
I think we got what you were saying. But yeah, definitely thank y'all for coming to the student section. And
you need me to say
do us a favor.
Oh.
Do us a favor.
Head over to YouTube. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you do not miss any new videos, any of our live videos. Head over to www.societyandpopculture101.com where you can find all of our social media. And you'll also be able to see all of our past, present, and future. She can't speak.
All of it.
All of our content. The comments keep on coming in. It's throwing me off. She can't speak.
She can't speak, Natalia.
The woman too stunned to speak. Sound it out. Sound it out, sis. Hey, shout out to all the teachers still. God dang it. Shout out to all the teachers. Shout out to all the teachers that are still teaching phonics in elementary school. We love you.
We gotta edit this. You are prolonging the editing.
I'm sorry.
Now. I got like one day, and my editing skills are not strong. Man.
Sorry,
they're not strong. Do you want to do it again? You want to start from the jump?
Head on over to YouTube. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you do not miss any of our live videos or any new videos or our shorts. Then head on over to www.societyandpopculture101.com where you can find all of our past, present, and future content. And you'll also be able to find all of our social media. And don't forget to leave a little donut. God damn it. Don't forget
you got it.
To leave a donation and a cup of coffee.
It's all on the website. Did you say the website?
Yes, I said at the beginning.
I was gonna save this for when you nailed it, but since that didn't happen, but we got through it. We made it. We made it. We got through it.
It was the very last sentence too. That's what pissed me
for real. You was at the finish line. You were right there at it.
That's what's pissing me off right now.
But yeah, thank y'all for coming through, man.
Thank you guys.
We love y'all. I have been Instructor BK Spades.
I'm Instructor Novacaine.
We out, y'all. Thank y'all for listening.